Morning, guys. Wanted to shoot a quick video today of what's in my hunting pack. I've got to get some stuff out of it, so I figured now would be a good time to shoot a video. So, start off with the pack itself. It's an Everly Stock Bandit. I really like this pack. It's small enough that I won't stuff it full of crap I don't need. It's got this front panel that folds down. I can roll up my wool pants or bibs or whatever, even a jacket, roll it up, put it here, and it not take up room in the main part of the pack. So I really like this pack. I think they've got them on sale for Black Friday for like $111. They're a really good pack for that price. I paid full price, which is about $150, and I would do it again in a heartbeat. I really like this pack. Start what's on the outside. During rifle season, I will usually carry a set of shooting sticks. These are just the Bog Havoc bipod. They extend pretty high. I can just almost shoot with these standing up when they're fully at their full length. On the side, I have a water bottle. This is just a stainless steel clean canteen. It's like a 27-ounce bottle. I like it. I normally take an Nalgene everywhere, and during the early part of the season when it's hot, I may still take that just for the extra few ounces, but wintertime, I'm gonna take this just a little bit smaller. I don't need a whole lot of water. Most of the time, the water that I take is gonna be used for washing my hands after a kill. So that's gonna be also on the outside. On the other side is just a leather pouch I made for my ammo. I've just got, several rounds of whatever rifle I'm shooting. On the outside, because it is rifle season, I have my Lucky Squirrel Hunter Elite orange hat, just as if I'm walking away and somebody sees this brown pack, they're going to see this flash of orange too, so it's just a little extra security for me. The outside, this is an IFAK, individual first aid kit. It's got tourniquet, combat dressings, bandages, just regular first aid stuff here in this pack, alcohol wipes. There's a pair of gloves in here. And this is just a surplus Marine Corps IFAK pouch, just attached to the MOLLE webbing on this. On the outside, I have my knife, and this is just a orange survival bandana. I normally tie a bandana to every backpack strap I have. The reason being, it's got, a cotton bandana has a million uses. You can use it for toilet paper, you can use it for wiping your nose, you can use it for wiping your sweat, you can use it for whatever. A bandage, 1,000,001 uses for a bandana, anything you can think of. They work great. And on my strap, I don't notice it's there. It doesn't take up any extra room. It doesn't weigh anything. It's gonna go on my strap every time. Inside the top pouch, I have a headlamp. This is just a cheap Ozark Trail headlamp I got at Walmart for like $8. You don't have to be fancy. There'll be some snacks in here. There's some jerky and some cheese and peanut butter crackers and a granola bar, as well as my Primos can. So the main portion of the pack, it's going to depend on the weather. When it's cooler, I'll have an orange beanie. This one just happens to be one my grandma crocheted for me. But there'll be a beanie in there of some sort. A hand warmer. Just a hand muff. This one's actually heated. Also a great thing to have, especially when it gets cold. There's an extra jacket in here. Not that I've really needed it here lately. Today is probably the coolest day we've had in a while. And it's not really that cool. Down at the bottom is a sit drag. If you've never used one of these, I highly recommend you check them out. They can be used as like a ground saddle, and you can use them for dragging out your deer. For going into places you don't really know, they work great just for, I'm gonna sit and watch this ridge line. And so you can find a tree, wrap this around a tree, sit in it just like a saddle, and either sit away from the tree or facing the tree, either one. Again, but where it really shines for me is dragging out deer. Hands down, the best thing I've ever used for dragging out deer. You throw it across your chest, you have a nice wide pad that goes across your chest, leaves both your hands free to move limbs out of the way or whatever, and you just walk, and it works amazingly well for dragging out deer. Downside here, I have a spare knife that's just a more companion. We went to Jasper, where my wife's grandparents lived last week, and so I normally try to take an extra knife or two just in case I have issues, or I dull one and maybe forgot my sharpening stuff. I always want to take an extra knife with me. This is what I really need to get out of this backpack. This is just a little dump pouch. It was made by a company called Western Binds. They're not in business anymore. It's a 4-way stretch nylon. Really like this little bag, but like I said, it sucks. They're out of business, but you can find little bags like this anywhere. Inside this is my kill kit. This is what I grab when I've got an animal on the ground. And I have written on here in Sharpie, now the work begins. Because when this thing comes out, that's when the work starts. Inside here, I have, again, a third knife. This is a Buck 110. This was my first hunting knife, and so it goes with me every time I go into the woods for deer, just because it's almost like a little good luck charm or something. I don't know. I can't take it out of my bag for some reason. Just a couple extra things in here. I have 2 quart freezer bags. These are for, obviously, whenever I field dress the deer, my heart's going in here so I can take the heart out with me. I like to eat the heart, and so that's what's going to go in one of those bags. Next thing is 3 spare batteries for my headlamp. Down inside here are some zip ties, rubber gloves, and my tags and an ink pen. I can fill out my tags, and then I can start work. And the last thing in this is probably one of the most handy things for after you get a deer on the ground, and that's just a simple box cutter. I saw this on the Stick Boys podcast, or heard about it, and I've started using it, and man, you talk about the best gut hook I have ever used. It's a box cutter with a carpet blade. You can buy these carpet blades at Lowe's, at Walmart, wherever, and when it gets dull, you throw it away, or you flip it around, and once that side's dull, you throw it away. No need to have to fight with trying to sharpen the gut hook on your knife. Carry a box cutter. Again, this is the best thing I have ever used as far as a gut hook. It's what I carry with me on a typical day when we're going deer hunting. Whether it be, most of the stuff will stay, some of it will go. Depending on the season, obviously if it's warm, I ain't taking my warm weather clothes or my cold weather clothes. I might throw a jacket or a hoodie in there, but I ain't taking anything else. But what goes in this kill kit stays in here all the time. Well, I hope y'all found this useful. Hope you can maybe incorporate some of this stuff into y'all's hunting gear. If y'all don't care, like, share, subscribe. I'll catch you on the next video. Thank you. God bless.